pray for me. I need a little help, I need a little sympathy. Play your symphony.
Really doing this? I can't believe we're really doing this. We are literally starting another project pan. This one is one of my favorites. As I say with all of them, I can't help it, you guys. I love project panning so much. This is my Roulette Pan Collab Round 8 introduction.
The devil's trying to take my crown.
This one isn't necessarily new. I have been doing this for the past 2 rounds, round 6 and round 7, so I had to join in for round 8. Even though my intro is a little bit late. If you want to see what numbers and what products are about to be chosen for this project, then just make sure to keep on watching. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe. I put out new videos 2 to 3 times a week, so you don't want to miss out on all the fun. Also, be sure to check the down bar for all my other links to all my other social media platforms. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop on into the video.
Love under the tree. But I reminisce on the days that we were kids like the heaven came down with a touch on our lips and it was all just beautiful. My love was critical, but you were listening, but you were.
Excited to be joining this project. I did sit down and give it a lot of thought on if I could be able to manage another project on top of the ones that I am currently doing, and it was just too hard for me to pass by. This was one of the first projects that I ever joined and was one of the first ones that I filmed and started my YouTube based around, so I had to join in and be a part of round 8. If you don't know what Roulette Pan Collab is, the creators of Roulette Pan Collab is the beautiful Rebecca and Alexy, and of course I will have their channels linked down below. On round 7, they went ahead and reached out to the project panning community and have since created a new category of prompts with 100 of them. Originally there was 50 prompts, and how I have decided to do it is combine both the 100 categories that are the newer ones in conjunction with what I have remaining from the 50 previous prompts, giving me a total of 131 prompts left to potentially hit those goals for those prompts. Roulette Pan Collab is where you just randomly select 6 numbers from the spreadsheets, which will also be linked down below in the description box. I will have the spreadsheet for the 100 categories as well as the 50 from the previous rounds, since I am doing those in conjunction. And whatever number you pick, you then basically find an item or product to match that prompt and set a goal on it or finish it or whatever you choose to do. It is a rolling project. It's 4 months long. The official dates on it is September 15th of 2020, and it is ongoing until January 15th of 2021 with monthly updates. Since doing this project, I have hit 25 goals in total thus far on the project, which is really quite impressive. 9 of which were from round 7, which I will link the playlist to this project in the cards for you guys if you want to go check it out and see some of the other rounds and previous videos that I have done on this project. I will also link the playlist down below of everybody else who is joining in on this project for this round, because I know it is a very fun project, and each round more and more people tend to join the project because it is a lot of fun. It's just a great way to really make you kind of like think outside of the box. Let's just go ahead and I will randomly select 6 numbers. Now, I don't have it organized to the point to where I took out the numbers that I had already previously drew in the previous round. So if I happen to pick a number that I had already done, I'm just going to redraw and pick a new number. So the first number we drew is number 54. I wanted to make a mention that for the first 1 to 100 numbers that I draw, that will be from the 1 through 100 category spreadsheet, anything from 101 to 131, since I have a total of 131 numbers left. I will then go to the spreadsheet with the 50 categories on it to pick those numbers. I hope this makes sense. Number 54, let's go ahead and look to see what number 54 is on the category list. I just went and looked, and this is the perfect example. Number 54 is in fact a number and a prompt that I have already done, and I did it on the last round, and it is a product you overlooked but now love. So I just did that on round 7. Any categories that I have already done, I am going to skip over. Let's go ahead and go back, and we will draw again. Number 93. Number 93 on the category list is something yellow, which is packaging or product. So I don't think I did number 93. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Let's draw again. We have 6 numbers to pick. Number 99, which if I go over to the spreadsheet, number 99 is a product that deserves more hype, which I definitely haven't had that one yet either. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Number 91, which number 91 is a glitter, liquid, shadow, or pigment, which actually I'm excited about that number or that prompt being a glitter because I struggle with glitters even though they are so gorgeous. I really struggle to use them. We have 3 more prompts to choose. Number 77. Number 77 is a product that's on its last leg, a gimme product or something that is close to expiration, which I haven't drawn that number, so that's exciting. It hasn't chose any numbers past 100, I've noticed, which I have 101 to 131 on here, but... Number 23, so let me look and see if I have that prompt or if I've done that prompt. Number 23 is a product from a brand that is only available in your country, which I have not had that prompt yet, which that should be rather easy for me to pick one from. I could see if I was in a different country where certain products are harder to get in, such as Canada or the UK. That might be a challenge, but the US, we have so many brands here. We have one more prompt to choose. Number 85. Number 85 is a product that was an impulse buy, which I have not had that prompt either. So we did rather well. I only had to redraw basically one number that was drawn twice, which isn't too bad. So now is the fun part, yet challenging part. Let me go ahead and go through my makeup collection to match products that I feel will fit these prompts, and I will come back, show you the products, and we'll wrap this video up. We're back, and I went and did my best on trying to pair some products to match each prompt that I was assigned. And pay no attention to my kitty back there. Of course, he loves to be on the camera. I noticed a lot of times when I film, he's always happens to be back there. So he's cute, he's adorable. Let him do his thing. I will go ahead and share with you guys the products that I found, and we'll go over and set some goals on them. Starting with the first number that was picked, which of course I have to look down at my notes over here, you guys. The first number was number 93, and that was something yellow, packaging or product. And I went with my LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner, which is as yellow can be. It is a very bright, beautiful neon type of liner, and I will of course insert a little video swatch of this. It's really gorgeous. I love these liners from LA Girl Cosmetics. They are very creamy, very rich and even. They definitely just make a statement all on their own. I have almost every color of these. I would like to set the goal on this to just use it until it needs resharpened. I will insert a photo if I can of what it currently looks like right now so you can see where we're at, and then I'll just basically use that whole tip of it until it needs sharpened again. It might actually take a while because you just use a little teeniest bit of eyeliners on your waterline and that is it. And I usually don't reapply eyeliner. I'll put it on one time when I do my makeup and that's it for the day. So it might take a while to even just use that little bit. The next number that was drawn was number 99, and that was a product that deserves more hype. And I went ahead and went with my BH Cosmetics Studio Shade and Define 10 color contour palette just because I definitely feel this deserves more hype. BH Cosmetics in general can use a little more hype. They have really great eyeshadow palettes and really great base makeup types of products. Their foundation is really, everything I've tried, I have not been disappointed from BH Cosmetics. This definitely doesn't disappoint. They have this one, and they also have a more warmer tone one, like bronzer type 10 pan. This is absolutely ideal if you are a makeup artist and you are trying to get a kit started. You can get this for everybody's types of shades. It has, you know, pretty decent shade range of depth on these contour shades. I went ahead and picked this because this can definitely deserves more hype, I feel, because I really do enjoy this. I've been reaching for it and really loving it again. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the goal on this to make a dip. Just make a dip in any pan. None of the pans have any dips in it right now. Here's what it looks like. We're gonna try to make a dip in any one of the pans. Just get some good use out of this. The next number that was drew was number 91, and that was a glitter, whether it be loose, a pigment, or a liquid glitter. And I went with my Wet n Wild liquid catsuit in the shade Cashmere, just because I don't reach for my loose glitters or liquid glitters, especially my Wet n Wild ones. And this is an absolutely beautiful shade, as you can see from the swatch of it, just how gorgeous that is. It's very sparkly and it's a very beautiful shade. I think it'll be really nice and really fall appropriate, so to speak, and it'll help me to definitely get some use out of this. I'm just going to set the goal on this to get 6 uses out of it, so it should be rather easy to do. We shall see. The next number was number 77, and that was a gimme product, a product that is basically on its last leg, close to finishing or close to expiration. And I went with my Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner because why not? This is definitely close to finishing, and it's something that I get a lot of use out of. I clean my brushes every day. I definitely spot clean them in between makeup application, which definitely helps with the longevity of your makeup brushes. I know a lot of people have a hard time in staying up on cleaning their brushes, and I can totally relate because I do need to deep clean them, but this does the job. It gets the job done perfectly for spot cleaning your brushes. Of course, I'm just gonna set the goal to finish what is left in this bottle. The prompt is a gimme product. This is definitely a gimme product, and it will not be a problem whatsoever in finishing what's left in here. The next number, we have one more number left after this, was number 23, and that was a product from a brand only in my country, which I went ahead and I thought about it long and hard. I had a hard time just determining what brands were only sold in the US, so I went ahead and I went with my J-Cat Aqua Assurance little compact foundation. If anybody happens to know that this is in fact sold in other countries, J-Cat as a whole, please feel free to leave me a comment down below and let me know, and I will in fact try to keep looking for something else. But I do want to say that they are an American brand and only sell within the US, so I just went ahead and picked the J-Cat Aqua Assurance. Just gonna set the goal on this to, again, make a dip in there. It's real nice for quick, easy days. When I don't feel like putting on like liquid foundation, I will just tap this in. It's a compact pressed foundation, and I will just kind of tap this all over my face, put a little bit of contour on, a little blush and highlight, and I'm out the door. So it's real nice for quick and easy, effortless, no makeup kind of days. I just figured I would set the goal to make a dip in here, so we shall see. There's absolutely no dip going on yet. And then the last number was number 85, and that was an impulse buy, which that was rather easy for me to choose. I can pretty much choose anything from my collection because prior to going on my no buy, which I've been on a no buy now for 10 months, absolutely insane, right? But prior to my no buy, I made so many purchases off of impulse alone. Was a very excessive impulse type of shopper. I decided to go ahead and go with my Anastasia Eye Primer, a little mini. And I'm going to go ahead and set the goal on this to use it 5 times. This was definitely an impulse buy, as again, most of my stuff was an impulse buy and buying. It's why I have such large numbers in my collection. But I did pick this up definitely based upon hype and just impulse one night laying in bed. This was before my no buy, of course. I was online looking around, which is not something you should be doing, is looking around online shopping at night. which is where a lot of my impulse buys came from, which is in bed at night looking online trying to impulse shop basically. That's where this baby came from. And yes, we're just gonna go ahead and use it 5 times. It's not my favorite. It's just the color of it's nice because it's white. So if you want to use nice bright pigments, it'll make them pop more. I just don't know if I really like it or not. So to get a couple more uses out of it will help me to distinguish if it is something I in fact like. My 6 products for my intro to Roulette Pan Collab round 8. I can't believe I am literally doing another project right now, but again, this one was just too close to my heart and too good to pass up. I have been invited to do other projects and I just at this point have to decline and not be able to join in too many more projects right now just because I don't want to overwhelm myself. This one is okay because it's short. It's only a 4-month-long project, and that's why I tried to set more lenient goals on this. 5 uses, 6 uses, make a dip, you know, so that a way it's not so strict or harsh on myself and the goals will still be somewhat achievable and easy to reach for me. I do apologize. I know my video has went up significantly later than September 15th. I'm just glad that I was able to at least get this up in the month of September. Hopefully my first update on this will be on time. In fact, on October 15th or close to around that, so I can get back on track with everybody else. What do you guys think of my look today? It's been a while since I kind of shared what my makeup details are. Combination of things. I started off with my e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette and I used some of those orange tones in this dark coconut shade to really build up my crease. And then for the lid, I went in with these beautiful JD Glow single shadows, and you guys, like, you be the judge. They are absolutely stunning. I mixed the two together to kind of give me this gold, just silvery gradient. I think it looks beautiful. And then I went in with some stones because I've really been digging the whole stone trend, the gemstones on the eyes. I think they are absolutely beautiful when I see other people wearing the gemstones. So I had to get on and jump on the gemstone train. And I'm wearing my Get Stoned gemstones. These are just the holographic ones, just a couple, nothing too crazy, but they're really beautiful. And they're reusable. They're not like the sticker kind where you have to dispose of them right away. I think that's everything for this update, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. And always, of course, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. Subscribe and comment down below. And until my next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.
Yeah.